So I was casually sitting around on the toilet and scrolling through my phone. I saw a video from Spawnwave talking about ChatGPT. Don't ask me why, but just a random thought appeared. Because I was using ChatGPT before myself and it's actually quite useful, I have to say. I thought this may be actually pretty funny. And I mean asking him about the DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And of course to start, well, my friend, have you heard of Xenoblade Chronicles? I know the typing stuff will be an absolute pain already. Yes, I'm familiar with Xenoblade Chronicles. It is a series of action roleplay video games developed by Malos published. Yeah, alright. Have you heard about Xenoblade Chronicles 3? He's about to say, yeah, it's Xenoblade 2. Alright. Hypothetically, could you create... I can't type. Could you create a theory about the story for the game? Xenoblade Chronicles 3 could take place in a new world that is in peril. The world may be threatened by a powerful and mysterious force that is causing natural disasters and disrupting the balance of nature. The main character could be a young hero who's tasked with saving the world and uncovering the truth behind the crisis. Along the way, the hero could be joined by a group of allies with unique abilities and personalities, including a wise sage, a fearless warrior, and a cunning thief. I mean, it is pretty basic stuff if you read through it, but let me ask you something else. Do you know Elvis? He is an enigmatic figure who possesses incredible power and knowledge, and is closely tied to the game's main storyline. Elvis appears early on in the game as a mysterious ally to the main protagonist Shulk and his friends. He is known for his calm demeanor and his cryptic statements, which often hint at deeper meanings and foreshadow events to come. As the story progresses, Elvis' true identity and motivations are gradually revealed. Without giving too much away, it can be said that Elvis plays a pivotal role in the game's plot, and his actions have far-reaching consequences for the game's world and its characters. Many fans of Xenoblade Chronicles consider Elvis to be one of the most intriguing and memorable characters in the series, and I absolutely agree on this. I assume you probably know Shulk and Rex, but let me ask you. Please create a possible theory when Shulk and Rex meet up and they have to face Elvis, who is now a heartless machine. The game could be set in a new world that is facing a crisis. The world's ecosystem is collapsing, and the source of the problem is traced to a powerful artificial intelligence known as the Machine Core. The Machine Core was created by a group of scientists who hope to use it to manage the world's resources and prevent ecological disasters. However, something went wrong and the Machine Core became corrupted, turning into a malevolent entity that is destroying the world. Shulk and Rex could be two heroes from different parts of the world who are drawn together by fate. They discover that the Machine Core is being powered by a mysterious energy source known as the Heart of the World. The Heart of the World is revealed to be none other than Elvis, who was transformed into a machine after the events of the first Xenoblade Chronicles game. Shulk and Rex must work together to stop the Machine Core and free Elvis from its control. Along the way, they meet new allies and face powerful enemies, all while exploring a vast and diverse world. They must also confront the truth about Elvis' transformation. and the role that his actions in the first game played in his current crisis. Ultimately, Shulk and Rex face off against the Machine Core in a climactic battle that takes them deep into the heart of the world. They must defeat the Machine Core and find a way to restore Elvis to his true form. In the end, they succeed, but not without a sacrifice, and the world is forever changed by their actions. That was actually genuinely interesting. But what could be the reason that Elvis has the original Monado in that storyline? One possible reason why Elvis could have the original Monado in the hypothetical storyline could be related to his transformation into a machine. In the first Xenoblade Chronicles game, Elvis was revealed to be an all-powerful entity known as the Architect. So you're saying more or less that by your logic, Elvis was the architect of the first game. That's interesting. Now, honestly, everything so far has been rather mediocre at best. But why does Elvis... No, but why could Elvis look like Zanza? Man, he really has to think about this one. Elvis and Zanza have a deep connection to the Monado, and it's possible that they share some sort of common origin or ancestry. I mean, in some way it's not exactly wrong, right? If this were the case, it could explain why Elvis might have a similar appearance to Zanza. Influence of the Machine Core. As discussed in the previous theory, Elvis could potentially be controlled by the Machine Core, which would have significant power over his physical form. It is possible that the Machine Core could have altered Elvis's appearance to resemble Zanza as a way to manipulate Shulk and Rex or to further its own goals. Even like that. Symbolic reasons. Finally, it's possible that Elvis's appearance as Zanza could be symbolic, rather than literal. For example, if the game's story deals with themes of fate, destiny, and free will, Elvis's appearance as Zanza could represent the idea that these concepts are interconnected and interchangeable in some way. Not gonna lie, some of his answers are... his answers are hit or miss, right? Like, sometimes it's more like a meh. But, I mean, after all, he doesn't really know about the third game. But honestly, some of these answers are actually pretty solid, I have to say. Would a Xenoblade DLC have any chance to be nominated at the Game Awards? I don't remember there being best DLC at the Game Awards. I mean, I've talked about it before, I think, but for the Game Awards, I think, like, there could be 2 additional awards, one being Best DLC, and another one Best Remake/Remaster for the year. And to be quite honest, it's about time that they at least include the award for the Best Remaster and Remake, because of how many come out every year. So you're saying there is a chance? I know you are an AI, but do you like Xenoblade? Oh, that's unfortunate. Who will be Rex's love interest? A new character? So you're saying not only them, huh? Honestly, at this point in time, I wouldn't even be surprised. Now, I'm pretty sure that since Elvis and Pyra and Mithra are all back again in some way, how high is the chance that we will see Malos back? After the events of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it was believed that Malos was defeated and his core crystal destroyed. However, it's possible that his consciousness survived in some form of either by transferring to a new core crystal or by using some other means to preserve himself. In the next game, Malos could resurface as a new threat, having spent the intervening years gathering power and resources. Perhaps he has taken control of a new faction of the Ouroboros or has established his own organization. He may have a new agenda, either seeking to destroy the world or to accomplish some other goal that aligns with his nihilistic worldview. To stop Malos once and for all, the protagonists of the new game would need to face a series of challenges and uncover the truth about his survival. They may have to confront the remnants of the Ouroboros to work with unexpected allies to achieve their goal. As for how Malos survived, there are a number of possibilities. Perhaps he was able to transfer his consciousness to... You just mentioned that. Found a way to exist in a non-physical form, maybe. Some form of advanced technology or mystical power, maybe. It's even possible that he made a deal with an otherworldly entity, allowing him to cheat death in exchange for a terrible prize. With Elvis. Ah! Tell me a random date when the story releases in 2023. Just theoretically, I can't type. Ah, my man! Ah, I see. In that case, how about June 15th? As a random date for the release of the next Xenoblade DLC. That's a good call. Alright. Thank you, ChatGPT. And please, don't forget me. He won't forget me. Oh, fantastic. Alright then, this is as random as it gets. I thought that was actually kind of funny. In any case, I hope you got at least a good laugh out of it. And, well then, I wish you all an absolutely fantastic rest of your week. And have a good one.